Hey guys, my name is John. I'm 28 years old, and this is just an introductory video to let you guys know who I am, what's going to be happening, how I'm going to be going about all this. And basically, it's going to be a channel to kind of record my weight loss and everything I'm going to be going through to kind of get to my objective, which is to be healthier and more active. My highest weight was 375 pounds as of last month, which was December of 2020. Yeah, 2020 was bad for all of us. So I just kind of wanted to take this initiative because I feel I'm better at holding myself accountable when I'm, got some sort of attention on me regarding this. So I kind of want to just find a way to discuss my food intake, exercise, what I'm doing, kind of have an open discussion, see what I'm putting out there and what people think about it. I'm going to be doing weekly weigh-ins. As of last week, I was at 360 pounds. I'm currently recording this on a Saturday. So I kind of want to just try to get a steady state of where my weight is, and I'll be doing that on Mondays. I also kind of want to discuss like the mental aspect of it. I feel because the emotional and mental aspect of weight loss and the everything that it comes with getting there is so personal that I feel that it's not something that's discussed very often. And while I do tend to be a private person, I kind of feel that this is something that I want to just get out there because I feel like it shouldn't be taboo for people to discuss this, especially men. I feel like issues with food and unhealthy relationships with food is a very common discussion amongst women, but at least from my personal experience, I've had very um, difficult time trying to find good resources for men to be able to be open and openly discuss about it with it kind of feeling taboo. So just a couple of things that I want to go. I'm going to be obviously going through just the standard calorie deficit. I don't believe really that keto or any of those Atkins diets or anything, any type of diet is really like a set way of doing things because it's a diet. A lot of people tend to do it to just lose the weight. They lose the weight, they get back on, and it's not a lifestyle change. You need to change your lifestyle because let's face it, eating to the point that to the weight that I was is a lifestyle. It is. It's an unhealthy lifestyle, but I don't think it's something that's acknowledged enough. So, in order to be able to do the opposite, you do have to have a lifestyle change because you need to have a positive lifestyle change in order for that to occur, in order to be uh, a lower weight, be more active, be more fit, be stronger, etc. So I kind of just want to discuss that. I am going to incorporate exercising into it. I do have a history of having been a little bit more active. A couple of years ago, a friend of mine had helped me with a good workout routine, and I had actually gotten down to 300 pounds. At that point, my highest weight was 350. So I managed to lose 50 pounds within the course of a couple of months through diet and exercise, but then I kind of just fell off the wagon. It was more of a I'm just doing this because I'm trying to lose weight. It wasn't a very good mental lifestyle change. I changed it from the physical perspective of it, but I didn't acknowledge that I felt that I had a an emotional attachment to food at that point, and when I stopped doing that, I just all went back. So I am going to be kind of going over what my exercise routine is going to be, how it's going to vary. Again, I'm 360 right now. It's going to be slow. It's been a long time since I've worked out that steadily. I was running for a while back in the summer, but even then it was never to what my was when I was consistently running. And I'm going to make sure that I'm, taking in the appropriate amount of nutrition. It's very easy for people to just be like, oh, I'm in a calorie deficit, but they're not eating nutritious food that is helpful to the body. There's a difference between eating, I've seen this, I can't remember who posted this a couple of days ago, but it's like two Oreos, the equivalent to however many strawberries that is in calories, with the strawberries obviously being more beneficial to you, healthy and satiating. So, it's that balance, it's that scale that you kind of need to equal out and see what's going on with that and making the right choices. So that's the point that I kind of want to get across to people and have that open discussion. I do have a physical coming up on March 1st. The reason I bring that up is because I do want to be open about my health as well. Again, I think that's something that's taboo for men to kind of just be like, oh, I'm seeking help in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to discuss with my physician that I would like to see what she thinks would be the best route for me to go about this, whether it be seeing a dietitian, going on a better health plan. I do want to put on the table right now to people that may think it's natural or the easy way out or unnatural. I am going to take the course of trying to do this the natural way, as some people would say, but I am also going to bring up to my doctor that I am willing to consider bariatric surgery. I have gotten to the point where I am trying to get down to a healthy weight and lifestyle before I'm 30. And if that means using the tools that is bariatric surgery to help me get there, then so be it. I'm done living like this. I'm done feeling like this. I'm done yo-yoing up and down with my weight and feeling happy one day and not feeling happy another. And I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do in order to be content with where I am with my life. So that is something that I will be discussing as it goes on. I'll try to be open with that information as well. Now, I'm not going to try to be, I am going to be open with that information because I feel like there's just, again, that's another thing that I feel is taboo for men. In the process of me researching bariatric surgery, I can count on one hand how many times I have seen people openly admit, men at least, openly admit that they had bariatric surgery in order to achieve the lifestyle that they live now. I want to make it clear, I don't want to word this as weight or ideal weight or goal weight because I'm not trying to get to a specific number. I'm trying to get to a point where I can feel comfortable getting up and going for a run without feeling like I just had my ass kicked, to the point where I feel like I can, be active for a consistent amount of time. And if that means 200 pounds, if that means 180 pounds, without me feeling like I'm too lean or unhealthy, then that's fine. This is not about trying to get to an ideal number. This is about to try to live a better and active life. So, again, this is kind of just to open that door or maybe open it a little wider, at least from the way that I've seen it, about, the emotional aspects of weight gain and weight loss. Try to give it to you from a male perspective. Again, I've done my research. There's a lot of YouTube channels about this particular topic, especially the route that I'm taking in regards to bariatric surgery from a women's point of view, but not from a men's. And again, I also feel like there's not a lot of information from pre or post, at least from regards to operation. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, again, it's something that I'm really, really considering. It's something that if a doctor says do it, then I'm gonna go for it, like no hesitation. So, again, some channels that I've seen are like, oh, they talk about everything leading up to the surgery. They might record a little bit during the day of the surgery, and then they kind of just, fall off because of recovery or because it's a private thing. And again, I do tend to be a private person, but I feel like this is something that would be such good information for people out there that I want to try to, shine some light on this if possible and just get it all out there for everybody. So, thank you for following along on this. I'm going to try to attempt to upload maybe twice a week. Definitely as close to Monday as possible, at least after Monday morning, because that is when I consider to be like my best time to just weigh in, see how I did during the week, kind of reflect on everything that I've done to get to that point, whether it be, a couple pounds more or a couple pounds less on the scale, and see from that point of view and, shine some light on everything for you guys. So, subscribe if you feel like going on this journey with me. I'd appreciate it if you like this video at least and give it some traction. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @JohnVerano. I'll put a link in the description below. And like I said, I do have also a friend who went through bariatric surgery, and she mentioned in her video, who I'll also reference in the description down there, and try to give you guys more perspective on it. But her and I are gonna try to sit down and kind of do like a Q&A kind of thing. Her perspective from having gone through it, how she got there, and completing everything and where she is now, and kind of from my perspective where again, if the doctor says it's going to be a go for me, or if it's something that I should consider or maybe not consider, you know, how it is from pre-op all the way through. So let's see how it goes, and let's figure it out. All right, thanks guys.